Yeah, it's What's Next TV, man. Uncut Raw Entertainment, you know what I mean? You already know. The game is to be sold, not told. Yeah, basically, you know what I mean? What the subject is today is, man, like, you know what I mean? I'm just going to express to you what I'm going through. Like, as far as, like, you know what I mean? I'm fighting with what I'm dealing with now. Like, I made a lot of growth in my life. Like, I made a lot of growth. I used to hustle. I don't hustle no more. I'm trying to stop smoking cigarettes. You know what I mean? I'm slowing down all the negativity in my life. So it's like, and I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I'm struggling right now with, you know what I mean, bringing that energy that a person bring to me. I want to be in full control over myself to the point where as though if somebody yelling and screaming and all of that, then, you know what I mean, at you, that I can conduct myself in a proper manner, you know what I'm saying, without letting the old me come out. You know what I'm saying? And how do I change that? And you know what I mean? And you know, when you speak stuff out loud, man, sometimes and people around you hear that, man, and they'll test that, man. Some people don't like you being positive or doing something, you know what I mean, outside of the box or whatever. I don't know what people be on. I don't be on that, but for whatever reason, stuff like that be happening. But you know what I'm saying? And then they think like being as though when you're talking positive, like you're not a human being. Like, okay, being as though I want black, like I'm all for black people and I'm this, that, and the third, but I'm still the same boy that was hustling for 20 years and doing all of that stuff too. So I'm still like, so it's like you trying to, you know, compress something or put something down in you or get something out of you. But soon as that stuff be confronted with, like, soon as I'm confronted with it, I'm bringing it right back up. You know what I mean? I'm bringing all of that old nexus right under the surface, and I'm trying to change, man. I'm trying to change, and I fall short sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I can't take too much disrespect. Like I'm one of them people now that, you know what I mean? Like I try to put my best foot forward, and I try to be respectful to everybody. Like, you know what I mean? And try to show respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when somebody disrespected me, I'm instantly ready to go in my bag. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That stems from my past and, you know what I mean, and other things that happen. You know what I mean? And just the type of environment that I live in. So it's like we all on go mode. We all you know what I mean, on 10. Like, you know what I mean? We go from 0 to 100 real quick and all of that. And it's cool and all of that, but it's not. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going against the whole thing that I'm trying to do. But I'm still human. I'm a work in progress. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't get there yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I might make mistakes. I might slip up. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to be on no disrespectful shit. And anybody I disrespect and I know I'm wrong, I apologize. You know what I mean? For my part in it. But don't think for one instance that because I'm on some positive shit that you could just straight disrespect me. I'm not really with that, you know what I'm saying? But in the same token, like me being in the light that I'm trying to be in, I can't be on that. So it's like a whole contradiction to myself, you know what I mean? So in order for when you going through something like that, like my personal thing I'm gonna have to do is I believe I gotta remove myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be around, like if I'm gonna treat you straight up and down, I can't be around somebody that's not gonna treat me straight up and down and have me in my bag, you know what I mean, ready to do something. Cause everybody is like frustrated, the economy fucked up. We all struggling, you know what I'm saying? So we all have been through a lot. Pandemic just was it. Like, so it's a whole bunch of stuff going on that a person could be frustrated with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to press no buttons and I'm not trying to get minds pressed. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be sitting in no cell behind no street code or behind no, yeah, the bull stared at me, all that old nut stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So I understand and I take responsibility for getting into an altercation, you know what I mean? Not an altercation, but a back and forth, you know what I mean, match with somebody. Because anytime somebody can get you that upset, it's really about you. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody should be able to press a button to make you go from 0 to 100, man. That's too much control. You know what I mean? And I'm too emotionally invested. Like, I'm a Taurus. Like, a lot of Tauruses, man, like, I don't know if that's every Taurus, but I'm emotional. You know what I'm saying? I'm an emotional dude. I'm a Taurus. Like, so I'm emotional. I love hard and all of that. I care, you know what I'm saying? And like, I ain't really with it. But in the same token, I could be mean, evil, and all that other stuff that come with Taurus. Bullheaded, you know what I'm saying? So everybody is everything, you know what I'm saying? In the right circumstances, you could be a killer, you know what I'm saying? Now, a murderer, you know what I mean? A murderer is something different. That's premeditated. But anybody can kill somebody. You can be in self-defense or anything. Anybody could be anything at any given time. We all are everything. Like, so, you know what I mean? So by me saying all of this, I'm basically saying, like, sometimes, like, you know, like what I used to tell my girl all the time, like, I used to tell wifey, like, look, you don't gotta, how I used to say that? Yeah, I'd be like, you don't gotta flex your muscles on me. Like, I love you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta flex them on me. That make me not, you know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to be smart because you know I love you. So it's like, with a person that's positive, it's like people try to bait them and all of this because it's like, I don't know why they do that. Like a positive person ain't human, or a positive person might not have always been positive. But, you know what I'm saying? But in the same token, like, I'm not trying to give no excuses for myself. Like, you know what I mean? I was wrong because I'm not supposed to let nobody get me that flustered. Nobody supposed to have that much control over me. You know what I mean? So I was wrong in that instance. You know what I'm saying? But we also got to watch how you can't just be disrespecting. Everybody is not with it, man. Everybody ain't with that. Peoples ain't with that. Everybody ain't with that. Like, so you got to sometimes think for you can't flex your muscle on somebody when they trying. Somebody extending a branch to you, don't be looking at that branch like, fuck that, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, extend the olive back, man. Like, you don't gotta be forcing people's hands. And I be feeling like a lot of times, like the type of person that I am, I try to be so positive, I be feeling like you trying to force my hand. You know what I mean? So in order for me not to do that, I have to remove myself, you know what I'm saying, and all of that, and don't be in encounter with them type of people because I'm putting it all out there on 100%. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot to unpack in this joint. I know I'm sounding like I'm rambling, but you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, I'm positive and I'm for all black people. So just because of that, like I can't be on no shit. But I'm just a human being, man. And I'm not all the way there yet. But I'm trying to be. You know what I mean? So, man, like when you see my thing is, like, if you see a person trying to make amends, or if you see, like, if you say you having a disagreement with somebody and you see them trying to be the bigger person, or they're trying to make amends with you, man, don't spit on nobody's hand, man. That's nutty. That's the type of stuff that make people go crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? People extending their hand, man, at least acknowledge that, John. You ain't got to agree with him or whatever the case, or her, whatever the case may be, but at least try to extend that olive branch, man. And don't be trying to press people buttons just so you can clickbait them into doing something so you can say, see? But that's how the world is, man. That's how life is. That's how the world is. That's how everybody is. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to share that, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's what's next to great, man. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Like, make sure y'all got that. That's what's going down out here, man. I feel baited. You know what I mean? But in the same token, the baiter is right. Like my man was telling me, like, man, I'm on this. I can't be on no retaliation stuff, man. I can't be on no, and that's how probably, like, a lot of people that I follow, or a lot of people that I looked up to, or a lot of people that I thought I liked the way they was doing it. I ain't gonna front. I've done felt that before from them. Like, you be having so much expectations on a person, like, you know what I'm saying? You be having them up here. And then when they do something below that, you like, oh, your feelings hurt, all this, because you invested. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Maybe that's how stuff is, but I can remember certain people, like, you know what I mean? It's certain people that I like that motivate me. And then when I hear them talk a certain way, it bothers me too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I understand. Like, you know what I mean? I understand, and it's a movement that I'm trying to make So this is what I gotta be on. And just like somebody just told me, my mission and what I'm doing this for is people that felt like me, that nobody ain't tell them. All right, boom. So I'm doing it for them, for y'all. And y'all's is more important than how I feel. And that's basically it. So being as though me taking this platform, y'all are more important than me getting back or just getting a hit back or a lick back or saying something back. Or I gotta be right up and down for y'all. So I appreciate y'all for following, listening. I don't even know who listens. I'm not a comment reader. I'm not one of them people that's running around telling everybody I got a page and all of this. I want this stuff to pick up authentic. All the stuff I ever did was authentic. Person came and got me. I'm not looking and searching. I know times done changed, but I'm looking for authenticity. I only want you to listen to me if you want to listen to me. Like, you know what I mean? But it go to show me that how things is out here. Like, stuff is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I'm going to have another video about this sometime tonight, but I just wanted to spread that, like, give people a good rhetoric to talk about. Like, you know what I mean? These guys, like, I see it. This guy's like Umar Johnson in them. This guy's like, you know what I mean, Gilly and Wallow. This guy's like, you know what I mean, Nori, all of them dudes, man. What's my man name? King Erna. You know what I mean? And it's like, those people can't be, it's like we can like them for one thing, but then they can't be human. The person can talk to them all reckless, this, that, and the third, but we don't like when they on that negativity stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta pick and choose what side I'm gonna be on. I can't be half and half. I can't be, as soon as a person bring drama to me, I'm ready to take drama like I'm just, like I ain't learned or I ain't grow. So I apologize for anybody that see me do something that's out of pocket, but I'm growing. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get better than I was yesterday. I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I also know that it's a strong, big responsibility with big, you know what I mean, big platform, big, you know what I mean, with great, how they say, with great something comes great responsibility. With great, what's the joint I'm looking for? Y'all know it, you know what I mean? But anybody that got stuff going for them, it's going to be great responsibility with it. With change, great responsibility. So I'm up for the change. I'm human. I'm not perfect, and I apologize. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to apologize to that person. Not for how I felt, but for how I reacted, and I'm supposed to be better than that. Like, somebody I just met was saying, like, yo, bro, I know you, man. I know you since I've been working here. The boy was like, what I can see is that you stand on stuff and you better than that. You better than, he said, I don't even know who you going through, but I know you better than that person because how you carry yourself. So just by me putting myself on their level made myself, you know what I'm saying? So I feel y'all, I respect it. It is what it is. What's next? One.